Hello legends, what is up? This is just a mortal man here, and today I have another video for you guys for Apex Legends. And today we have received the patch notes for tomorrow's update, which will be a new collection event for Mirage, and that will be the Lost Treasure. And with that event we will have a limited time mode which will be armed and dangerous, that is shotguns and snipers only. In that event, in that mode, you won't have any respawn beacons because they're trying out a new thing which is mobile respawn beacons. So you will have a mobile respawn beacon in your inventory and you can deploy it, but it will take some time to call that respawn beacon, and then you'll have to respawn your teammate there. And we'll have a new area in Kings Canyon, Crypto's Town Takeover. So this Crypto's lab where you can check the location of the enemies. So that is a new area in Kings Canyon. And we'll have Mirage's heirloom, but I guess you guys already know about this. The biggest thing about tomorrow's update is the patch notes. It's the nerfs and the buffs that are going to be happening tomorrow. And these changes are crazy. I mean, I'll have to say these are the biggest changes that has been done to Apex Legends. And I mean, let's see how it goes. But here it is, the all the buffs and the nerfs. So let's take a look at it. I've already read the patch notes, so here it is. Lifeline passive. So in this Lifeline's passive, the old passive has been removed. So Lifeline does not have fast heal. Instead, Lifeline's drone can deploy a shield and revive Lifeline's teammate, leaving Lifeline free to defend or revive someone else. We saw this in the live event, but I thought it was going to be her tactical or ultimate, but instead it is a passive. I mean, you don't have fast heals now, but this is even stronger than fast heal, I would say. Then we have the tactical cooldown has been decreased to 45 seconds from 60 seconds. Then we have the ultimate. Lifeline's care package now contains more items. Care package will contain 3x more small healing items when it decides to spawn small healing items. Care package will contain 2x more attachments when it decides to spawn attachments. So this is a complete rework for Lifeline, and it was a much needed rework, and this is just crazy now. And it will improve Lifeline's, I mean, Lifeline's pick rate wasn't bad. People were still using Lifeline a lot, and this will put her back in the game. I mean, this will improve her pick rate even more. Next we have Octane. Octane's tactical, upon activation, stim will remove movement impairing effects. So that is when you are going through Watson's fences, and when you are in Caustic's gas, you won't be slowed down if you use your stim. That is a great counter to both Watson and Caustic. But it says movement impairing effect, so I don't know if Octane will be slowed when he is falling from somewhere and lands on the ground. Will that slow Octane or not? We'll have to check that. But you won't be slowed in Caustic's gas or when you are running through Watson's fences. Stim sprinting speed is increased by 10%, as if Octane wasn't fast enough. Ultimate. Player can now double jump in mid-air after using Octane's launch pad. I mean, this is I mean, you guys are going to see a lot of crazy plays now just because of this. And this is going to be insane. Players can change direction easily from the double jump as well. So, yeah. Next up, Revenant Youth Change. Tactical will now cancel Pathfinder's mid-grapple, Wraith mid-phase walk attempt before phase walk activates. Will now prevent Mirage Cloaked Revive, Mirage Decoy Control activation, Lifeline Combat Revive. Now, Ultimate. range removed on death totem. So the death totem ultimate, you do not have any range on that. You can just will still have the timer on the death totem, but you won't have any range. So this is a huge change to Revenant, and Revenant is really good in this season, and this is going to make Revenant even more better. Crypto tactical deploying the drone now takes 1.5 seconds from 2.5 seconds. That's a small buff. And ultimate EMP will now disable Watson's pylons. Loba tactical burglar's best friend will no longer be intercepted by Watson's interception pylon. That's great. Black Market Boutique Ultimate will now only pick one stack of ammo rather than one stack plus the amount that was required to fill whatever partial stack you had in your inventory. Ultimate Accelerance now gives 20% ultimate charge, up from 17.5%. So that's a small buff to Loba as well. Mirage tactical, you can now hold the tactical button and release two auto control decoys. I don't know what that is. I mean, auto control decoys, we'll have to check that out. Decoy will now say lines when shot. So I mean, this is going to be even more confusing and annoying. Passive, when cloaked mirages, holo emitters will be visible to players that are less than 5 meters away. That's great. Little nerf. Skydive will now create a decoy for the entire squad, which when skydiving, when still diving with your squad. So if you are diving with your squad, you can create a decoy of your entire squad and not just of yourself. That's interesting. Gibraltar fast sail granted inside the dome shield slowed from 25% faster to 15% faster. So Gibraltar got nerfed. Not a big change, not a big nerf, but here it is. Caustic enemies can cancel Caustic's barrel by shooting it before it is fully inflated. So that's a nerf to Caustic, and it is a much needed nerf, I would say. Caustic is really very powerful in this season. So yeah, let's see how it pans out. Watson. So Watson's pylons now last for 90 seconds. So when you use your ultimate, your pylon will only last for 19 seconds, but this is not enough. I mean, this thing is enough, but Watson can now have up to 3 pylons out at a time. I mean, 3 intercepting pylons. Just think about it. And another nerf is Watson can stack 2 ultimate accelerant per inventory slot. I mean, sorry, that's not a nerf, but that's a buff. 2 ultimate accelerant per inventory slot. One inventory slot will have 2 ultimate accelerant, and you can have 3 pylons at the same time, but those will last for 90 seconds only. So this is an interesting change to Watson. I won't say it's a nerf or a buff. We'll have to, play with Watson. And Watson, I feel like Watson is a very good legend, one of the best. And yeah, let's see if this is going to make her overpowering or not. Then Wraith. Okay, so everyone is saying that Wraith has been nerfed again, but I don't think that Wraith has been nerfed again. They have made changes to Wraith, but I wouldn't say it's a complete nerf, because now phase walk now takes 1.25 seconds to enable. Before it was 0.4 seconds. So whenever you were attacking a Wraith, she would use phase walk and run away, right? But now it takes 1.25 seconds to activate. During this time, Wraith will receive a 20% move slow. So this is what people are calling a huge nerf, but this does not affect phase walk while placing a phase portal. While in phase walk, Wraith now gets a 30% movement speed boost. While in phase walk, Wraith can now see other players while in the void. She can now see players in the void, guys. Phase walk now lasts 4 seconds from these 3 seconds, and phase walk cooldown is now down to 25 seconds from 35 seconds. So they have decreased the timer for the tactical cooldown for the tactical, and they have increased the time it takes to enable the phase walk from 0.4 seconds to 1.25 seconds, and movement slowed movement speed while activating to 20%. But she can spot enemies while in void. Phase walk will now last for 4 seconds, and when in her phase walk she will have 30% movement speed. Phase tunnel decreased distance for portal placement by 25%. This is another nerf to the ultimate, but this is not a complete nerf. I mean, uh, this can this can help you make a lot of great outplays, I would say, because you can see player in your void. So, and also the timer has been increased from 3 to 4 seconds, so this is going to be interesting. Now next we have weapons and loot. So the next thing which we are going to talk about is insane, because a cooldown will be applied to re-grappling ziplines without touching the ground. The cooldown will increase with each time a player disconnects and re-grabs the zipline. The cooldown will reset when the player touches the ground. I mean, this was I guess it was ACU who started the crazy zipline movement thing, and to be honest, that was a unique movement mechanics to this game, Apex Legends, and so they have added a cooldown to it. We don't know how long will be the cooldown, but this is something which I am a little bummed about, but at the same time I'm excited to try it. So moving on, Havoc Rifle greatly increased horizontal recoil in the initial shot of burst, decreased magazine size from 32 to 28 seconds, a much needed nerf to Havoc Rifle. Sentinel rechamber time 1.75 to 1.6, energized duration 90 to 120 are the buff to Sentinel. Quality of life, teammate can now ping a friendly caustic strap. New health bar for when users are in Revenant Shadow form. Map rotation times are now even between King's Canyon and World's Edge. That's great. Now these are some bug fixes. I will link the patch note down in the description. You guys can check it out for yourself. And these are the biggest changes that are going to happen tomorrow in Apex Legends. And I am excited about it. And let's see. No changes to Bloodhound though, so I mean, I am happy about it. I'm a Bloodhound main, but I would love to try Lifeline when the update comes out tomorrow. So that's it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button and do subscribe to the channel, and we'll play the new event tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Just a Model Man signing out. Peace.